Great ingredients, served with flair. A perfect combination, like you and Pick n Pay.
That's right, of course, we're joined by our favorite Tannie in South Africa, Tannie Vita Bezuidenhout and Mr. Michael Olivier. We're going to be making something that looks rather delicious. All I'm concerned about is that it contains chicken. Where there's chicken, there's lekkerte.
We are chicken bevries en bevrore en is te lekker hoender. Maar dit is nou anders hoe hoender was gehad het, hè?
Ja.
The previous one was the chicken brick and I must tell you the most expensive thing was the brick. The ingredients are so easily absorbed and used, but now this is I love this. Tell us.
Out of your special book, Kosi Sikelela.
Evita's Kosi Sikelela.
Yeah.
It's got some stunning recipes in it. I mean, recipes that you've always wanted and never had, you'll find in there. There's some lovely stuff in that book.
All right, so what is this one called?
Right, this is Moroccan chicken. This is particularly good for people who are diabetic. And it's, you know, we're down here in the south of Africa, Morocco, right up in the north, and they're very into their spice and couscous. Did you know that couscous is a type of pasta?
No, I didn't. It tastes rice-like.
Yeah, it's pasta and it's rolled fine like that.
Wow, and of course...
Moroccan chicken is Moroccan chicken. Libyan chicken flies away. Yeah? So you must remember to keep a Moroccan chicken, it stays. It doesn't wear funny hats and talk nonsense.
And of course, like Patrick said, the chicken containing a lot of protein is actually what you should be eating for that diabetic diet. Right, so we have our chicken breast, skinless ones.
Skinless chicken breast, skinless, boneless. The recipe in the book actually talks about chicken thighs. Which is fine, you just obviously have to cook them for a little bit longer.
Okay, all right. There we go.
So we'll just get these going.
But I think those are the healthier option.
Absolutely.
Skinless chicken breast.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the spices now so that they'll start cooking and start releasing their aromatic oils. So we've got some cinnamon there. We've got some cumin there.
Somehow I knew that was cumin powder. Although I don't really cook much, but when I saw it, I was like, that's cumin powder right there. I think Zola's taught me well.
And here we have
curry powder.
This is turmeric, or what in the Cape we call bori.
Bori.
This is a root which is ground up, which gives color. And here we have some paprika.
Ooh, it smells amazing.
It does. You see, the minute the spices hit the heat, they start giving off these wonderful aromatic oils.
Now I see that you are spreading the spices around the chicken and not.
Well, I want
on
to
the
get
chicken.
the spice into the oil, you see, so it can start. It can start releasing
his tongs. He always uses the tongs.
I know,
it's so interesting.
Yeah, well, it's just the way that I worked in Australia for a while, and I saw these Australian chefs using tongs, and it just became a bit of a habit.
It's so practical.
So Australians braai too.
Oh my goodness, haven't you heard of the barbie?
No, is that what the barbie?
The barbie, yes.
Barbie. Put another shrimp on the barbie.
Right.
Lovely, okay.
And then we just let the onions cook a little bit here.
Tannie, vertel 'n bietjie van die resep uit hierdie boek uit, want daar's baie resepte.
You know, it's a long story and we don't have much time, but I got this recipe from Golda Meir. When I was sent to, it's before your time, she was the Prime Minister of Israel, and I was sent to Israel by Pik Botha with an envelope to give General Dayan, and I think it was to get us atomic bombs, maar ek weet nie. And you know that Golda Meir spent her life in the kitchen and she won 2 wars. You know, Julius Malema's always saying, oh, Helen Ziller is the madam in the kitchen. My lieve aarde. I was there when Golda Meir said to Moshe Dayan, here is a bagel, here is a cup of coffee, now take Cairo. And he did. And she had prepared this wonderful Moroccan chicken. She didn't call it Moroccan chicken, she said neighborhood chicken. I think she
neighborhood chicken. There it is.
Finger across the border.
And it actually even says, diabetics come to dinner.
Diabetics, and one must understand that diabetics are also people, my lieve aarde. And then, of course, I have got halal and kosher recipes in this book, and I want to one day serve them together around the same table without a wall between them. So that's something to work towards.
It's a goal.
There's a bye belang.
And of course, look at this. I mean, you've got countless other recipes as well. You've got butternut pate, shrimp dip, strawberry delight.
En cucumber soup.
And cucumber soup.
Dit is 'n heerlike ding.
Wow.
Dit is baie lekker.
Amazing.
En daar's ek.
Is that Tannie? Wow. Look at this very, very nice picture of Tannie.
The clothed Maya, yes. Nina van der Westhuizen has done some wonderful paintings of me in the style of the masters, including a Trechikov, but I've got a plate of Cook Sisters.
Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely.
Bye, boy.
So what's been happening there, Michael?
Right. I've put in some coriander and some apricots, salt and pepper, and then we're going to pour around some chicken stock.
Oh, yes.
Now, all you need to do here is simply to bring the heat up, put the lid on, and then pop it in the oven for, probably with the chicken breast, probably about sort of 20 minutes or so.
For about 20 minutes.
Yeah. So if you would kindly turn around and take the oven gloves.
And of course, if you're fortunate enough to have this lovely, pleasant music playing in the background while you're cooking, you might have a nice little conversation with the friends that you're cooking with. Have a little glass of wine.
Ja, absoluut. Lekker.
So there we go. That's the finished dish.
Ooh.
Doesn't that look wonderful?
Oh, man.
And it looks Moroccan.
Absolutely.
Does it look Moroccan?
It does.
Okay.
Now we're going to put some couscous on the plate.
Yes.
This would...
I wish I could actually just give this to my grandmother to taste, because she would, you know, as a diabetic, she'd be able to decide whether this is something that she would eat, but I'm sure she would. She'd love
You
it.
could probably cook this in a tagine, in a Moroccan tagine, in fact, in the...
A Moroccan tagine?
Yes.
That would be?
It's a round clay platter with a like a pyramid top on it. And it's got a little hole in the top, and that's you know, the way the Moroccans cook this type of dish.
So dishing it up.
So here we go. Let's put a couple of the chicken. Oh, it's just so nice and tender.
Nice and tender, yes.
Lovely.
And I think the apricot is going to lend a nice.
It does. Well, that's a very
Very special.
very sort of North African type of thing. Let's put a piece of cinnamon on just to make it look pretty.
And just to let our viewers know at home, we are cooking chicken all week this week. It's going to be amazing. It's chicken galore.
Absolutely, yeah. No, that's going to be huge fun. There we go. A little bit of sauce on top. A little bit of chopped coriander.
Just like that.
And there you go.
Just like
Really
that.
nice dish.
Oh.
My liver.
Jou neute, ja.
Jou neute, my engel.
Goodness, we've got you here. What would we do without you?
There we go.
There we go.
Oh,
Stunning dish.
And as a self-proclaimed chicken critic, if I may, I will do
You want to
the
have a little
honors.
taste, do you?
Yes, yes. I want to see if this chicken can rock my wings.
I'm sure it can.
Let's have a little piece over there. Ooh.
To rock your wings and ruffle your feathers.
Here we go.
Approve? Good.
That is baie
You
lekker.
see, that's why there was a Moroccan revolution, because they have the best chicken in the world.
Well, stay tuned. We'll be right back after this break on Expresso.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.